Okay, hi everyone. Good day. Welcome to this presentation about my daily routine. Obviously with coronavirus and the quarantine, our daily routines have changed a lot. So I'm going to talk about the changes to my daily routine. Remember, when we talk about daily routines, we use the simple present because they're actions we repeat again and again. They're repeated actions. And then I'm also going to be using adverbs of frequency to describe my daily routine during quarantine. So first, let's look at the adverbs of frequency again. So common adverbs of frequency. We're going to order them from the most frequent and least frequent, okay? So from least frequent to most frequent, I want you to order the adverbs of frequency. So the least frequent is never. So I never take the bus during quarantine. And always, the most frequent. So I always take a shower or something like this. Okay, so here are the other adverbs of frequency down here. I want you to list them from the least frequent, never, and then list them down to always. So put these adverbs of frequency into the order of least frequent to most frequent, okay? You can have 5 minutes to do that if you pause the screen. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at the solutions to those. So of course we had never and always. Never the least frequent, always the most frequent. So after never we have rarely, then we have seldom, occasionally, sometimes, often, generally, usually, and always. So this is the order of least frequent to most frequent. How often you do an activity, an action. So another way of looking at these, another way of visualizing this information, you can see we have always, 100%, so every time. We have usually, about 90% of times. Generally, 80%. Often, 70%. So these three, usually, generally, often, all very high frequency. 70, 80, 90%. Then when we get down to sometimes, this is more like 50-50. Occasionally, even less so, 30%, 25%. If I say I occasionally, the example here, I occasionally eat meat, maybe it means once a week or something like this. Seldom, 15%, 10%. Rarely, so if you do something rarely, it's like 5%, 10%. And never, well, the opposite of always. So always 100%, never 0%. Okay, so let's look at my daily routine during coronavirus lockdown. So I generally wake up at 9 and I get up at 9:15. Remember the difference between wake up, despertarse, and get up, levantarse. So I wake up and then I get up out of bed. I always, you can see here I've underlined and put in bold all of the adverbs of frequency that I'm using. So I generally wake up at 9. I always have a shower, first thing. First thing I do, I have a shower. And then I get dressed. some more photos. So I usually make a coffee at about 9:30. Then I make breakfast. So I usually eat eggs or cereal, but sometimes I make something special like pancakes or French toast, something like this. So I usually have the coffee first and then breakfast. Not always, but usually. And then, of course, I always brush my teeth after breakfast. So, in the morning and afternoon, some more photos. I prepare English classes in the morning from like 10 until 1, or 9:30 till 1, till 2. So I normally have lunch at 1. So not always. So maybe sometimes I have lunch at 1:30 or 2:30 or 3. Depends on the day. Depends on the amount of work. And I often drink a coffee after lunch. Not always, but quite often. Remember, often was about 70% of the time. And then I prepare English classes and record presentations like this one from 2 until 6:30. 6:30, 7, 7:30. It depends. So in the evening, I cook something for dinner, and I usually eat dinner at about 7:30, 8 o'clock. But occasionally, I order a takeaway instead of cooking. A takeaway is like when you order, like on Rappi, when you order on Rappi, you order food and it is delivered. You order food from a restaurant and it is delivered to your house. So this is a takeaway. So occasionally I would do a takeaway instead of cooking. Sometimes I study German for 1 hour in the evening. So sometimes 50-50. And then at night time, what do I do at night time? So at night, I usually read a book or watch a film. And then, of course, I always brush my teeth at night. And generally, I go to sleep about 11 o'clock, 11:30, 12 o'clock. So, how is my daily routine different under quarantine? For example, I never take public transport, whereas normally I always take public transport to go to work. Now I never take public transport. I walk. If I leave the house, I always walk. Because I seldom go to the supermarket. Very rarely go to the supermarket just to buy food. And I always work from home because, well, the university is closed. So I always work from home. I guess as well you could say I never go now because of quarantine. I never go to the cinema, or I never go shopping, or I never go to meet friends at a bar. All these activities. So, I want you to tell me about your daily routine. How has your daily routine changed under quarantine because of coronavirus? How is it different, your daily routine? And write 5 sentences, 6 sentences, using adverbs of frequency, okay? So like we saw here, I never take public transport, or I never go to the cinema, or like I was using before, I usually wake up at this time. I often drink a coffee before breakfast. Okay, so sentences that have to include the activity, adverb frequency, and the time as well. Time. So I usually drink a coffee at 9 o'clock, for example. So 5 sentences. You can have 10 minutes to do that. And then after those 10 minutes, that will be finished, the activity and the presentation. So thank you very much for listening, and good luck with the activity. Bye bye.